Hello friends, today I'm bringing you a highly requested video which is for a review of my YSL Opyum heels. Let's get right into it. I'm talking about these guys right here. So these are my YSL Opyum heels. They are the ever so popular signature YSL heel. Super unique, super cute. So I'm going to tell you what I love and don't love about them, as well as try them on, show you a few pictures of when I've worn them out. I've had them since December 2020. So about 8 months, and I've worn them more than a dozen times, so I can definitely tell you whether you should buy them or not, and things to consider. I do a lot of videos like these on lots of my luxury items, so definitely go ahead and check out my playlists that are on my channel. You will find lots of great gems, and subscribe for more. Okay guys, so first thing, I bought these because I love the color. I was looking for chocolate brown. That's how I was feeling last fall into winter. I really love chocolate brown. I have several items of clothing that I bought that are brown, and that was the vibe. So I wanted some heels that are brown, and I found these actually at Saks because the YSL website didn't have the chocolate brown available anymore. So I found them at Saks. They are the brown suede, so they retail for about $9.75. If you get leather, it is more like closer to $1,100 because the leather costs more. So let me tell you what I think of them. Love the chocolate brown, do not love the suede. And the reason for that is my pet peeve is toe marks, and you can see that there are some, and I do clean them after I wear them, but I just haven't been able to restore them. Drop some comments if you know of a way to like bring suede back to new, but I haven't been able to. I do know that, you know, suede is supposed to be like worn in and you're supposed to appreciate what it becomes in la ta ta, but anyway, I don't love that. Also on the back, you can see that they do look a little bit worn, and I treat them very well. So this isn't because I did anything wrong or got them wet or anything. That's just how the suede has been wearing. So in terms of wear and tear on the material, do not love the YSL Opyum heels for that. Let's talk about the heel. So the heel is 110 millimeters, which is about 5.3 centimeters, which makes them a pretty high shoe. I do love a high shoe. If you don't, you can get them in the lower version. They do have a lower version available. So you can get the lower one, and that should give you a little bit more comfort and control, which you will need, because these heels, they are unique because they have the YSL signature heel, yes, but it also means they end in the L, which makes them kind of wobbly to walk in, to be honest. So if you are going to be going out and running to catch Ubers on sidewalks and things like that, this is not the shoe for you. This is just kind of a, I don't know, like a long, narrow bridge of a shoe. And it's not your typical supported heel, and so you will find that you're gonna really have to get your balance together in order to navigate wearing these shoes. Let's move on to comfort. So that kind of ties into the heel, lower heel, if you if this is too high for you. I have a big issue on comfort with these shoes though. The strap here, it hits right across the middle toe for me. Now, these are a size 38. I am a true US size 8, and they are true to size. I do believe you could size up about a half or so, but you should be able to wear your normal size or size up a half. I'd recommend you size up a half. As far as the strap goes, this is the most uncomfortable part of the shoe. It hits your pinky toe where it hurts, at least for me it does. It goes right across the middle of the pinky instead of hitting like right where your toes begin, if that makes sense. And so sitting right there in the middle of your pinky toe, it's really pressing into it, and that hurts. And the underside is not that cushioned in order to at least give you some relief. So if you're standing in these, especially if it's the higher heel height for a long time, you are definitely going to feel that pinky toe hurt. And the next thing, this ankle strap here, I don't love it, okay? So here's why. It's really floppy. It hasn't maintained the rigidity over time. So it's really kind of soft and wobbly. And you can see it's like even kind of worn on that underside. What happens is it doesn't get through the loop very easily. It takes me honestly like an additional 3 minutes per shoe to put on, just because I cannot get this in, especially when I already have the shoe on and I'm trying to put it. It's not going anywhere. So because this thing, one, is too flat, the loop is too flat, and it doesn't have enough space in there to begin with. It's also the squishy soft leather. Then you're trying to put this squishy soft part in, and the whole thing is just not going anywhere. Let me show you something real quick. So I have these Tom Ford heels that I love. These are my favorite shoes. I have a video on these as well. This is a much better made shoe, like higher quality. Highly recommend. You'll notice how nice and stiff this leather is. How the point is still there, very sharp. And I've worn these hundreds more times than the YSLs. And also the loop here, nice and high, has maintained its shape. Super easy. Look at that. Super easy to get it in there. So that's what the YSL is missing that the Tom Ford has. So guys, overall, I do love these YSLs, but I only rate them maybe like a 6.5 out of a 10. Mostly because of the wear and tear on the shoe and the fact that the straps do not push through the loops. And if you do not put them through, it looks really bad. Like, it looks so awful if you just leave it out. So, in retrospect, if I were to buy these again, I would go for the leather for sure. And I'm thinking maybe the ones that are leather will have a better... I'm thinking the ones that are leather will more easily push through. I am not sure. There's a store close to me. I might go see them in person and check it out. But for those two reasons, I would probably not buy these again. If you're into the aesthetics, which I am, they are a pretty shoe. They are a unique shoe. And so I would buy them in the leather for sure, not in the suede, providing that the leather doesn't have the problem of the loop and also of the strap hurting so much. But otherwise, they are pretty, and they say what? Beauty comes with pain. So if you're willing to sacrifice some pain for beauty, get them, and if not, pass. Alright guys, see you in another video.